Guys, the tariffs wars are not going to end anytime soon. I'm going to tell you why. A lot of these places, Argentina, Brazil, a few others say, okay, we're going to do zero tariffs. What are we going to sell to Argentina? It's called a trade deficit, guys. So they sell us a lot more than we sell them. The trade deficit with China is 300 million. Trade deficit with Vietnam is 150 billion. 300 billion. So unless that trade deficit comes down a lot, it's not fair trade. Fair trade is what Trump wants to get, not free trade. So what's going to end up happening is that it's a lot more complicated than you think. He's gonna, with the tariffs, he gotta go to each country and figure stuff out, like what they, because a country could say, oh, we'll take off the tariffs, but then you can't get into their system. You can't sell anything in their country, and plus they might steal IP. So certain countries, for you to do business with them, you have to tell them everything, all their trade secrets, everything. So they could steal the IP, they could steal the secrets, and they manufacture it themselves, and then they take our jobs, right? So fair trade, right? And so a country like Japan, let's say Japan, the simple term, they got a 300% tariffs on rice. Most people don't know this, but we do have rice farms here in America. So they don't want us in that country. They don't want anyone in the country selling rice. I understand that. So that's a barrier, right? But do we really care about rice? So you have to really do it strategically, not with a meat axe, kind of smart. What you care about, what you don't care about. Canada, they build 25% of our cars, 20%, but they charge us 25% in tariffs for cars. We didn't charge them anything. Why we need Canada to sell our cars, to make our cars? Stuff that don't make any sense. When you tell the world that you feed, America is the piggy bank. Now they're gonna have to stand on their own 2 feet and make their own money and be resilient and be on their own 2 feet. Of course, all the leaders are gonna start crying foul. It's just like, have you guys ever had a friend or a relative that you financially took care of, and then when you stop doing it, you're evil, you're the enemy, but when you were taking care of them, you were God. You were the most beautiful person in the world.